9 matches out of 22 are complete for this campaign on Season 8 of Footium, and it's safe to say that the Academy-only challenge here at Bromley Wanderers is so far going pretty fucking poorly. We found ourselves in a sticky situation, only 2 points clear of the drop zone, with our next fixture being a tough challenge against top of the league Eric Town. And in an attempt to stop the blood flow, we went for some drastic changes, opting for a more defensively minded 4-3-3 formation, which seemed to be paying off, as at half-time we found ourselves not only holding a 0-0 draw, but arguably performing as the better team with more shots and possession to boot. But that all means nothing if we can't convert our slight edge into goals, and Eric Town came out swinging in the second half, absolutely battering us, but thanks to some heroics from non-academy outlier Nicholas Weston net, we managed to lock in a critical point. Could this be the turning point the club needed to push on for the remainder of the season? No, it couldn't. Because that strong point against friend of the channel Craig Manson's Eric Town was followed by 4 straight losses to send the club back into the ascendancy. Descendancy? Ascendancy? The low one. I'm at the bottom. I'm near the bottom. And I'll be honest, this bad form was pretty much my fault, as I kind of decided to train my players into oblivion so they were all running on fumes. This is why I do shit every season, for fuck's sake. But don't worry, after a bad run of form, our next game was an easy one away to Eric Town. For fuck's sake, not these cunts again. And as the old saying goes, don't fix a broken clock because it's already right twice a day. Or something. Fuck you, I don't know. But we went back to the tactic that secured us our most recent point in the reverse fixture, opting for a flat defensive-minded 4-3-3 to soak up any pressure. And soak up pressure we did. Not do successfully, as we fell to our 5th straight defeat in the league, really putting the club in the mire. 3 points and 4 goals inside the drop zone. But we have 7 games remaining and a dream here in Season 8. I thought, fuck it, let's throw the kitchen sink at the remainder of the season, opting for a 4-3-3 attacking formation to push for some goals, which have been sorely lacking this past campaign. And sometimes all it takes is a bit of tactical innovation to turn the tide. A dominant 3-0 victory followed thanks to goals from club captain Martinez, youngster Sangaré and attacking midfielder Ortega, before we then went on to beat relegation rivals Bread Villa to condemn them to Division 8 football next season. So with 4 games to go, the dream of survival was well and truly alive, trailing Wington Villa and long-time rivals Bingforden by only 3 points. We still had to play the latter, as well as 2 of the teams below us in the league, so a favourable fixture list would give us every chance of a great escape. Except never mind, because fuck me, I guess. With our next game against second in the league Becompto Town, we knew our work was cut out for us, but we didn't back down, putting out our strongest 11 and showing signs of early dominance through chances on goal via Suarez and Thompson leading the line. Thompson would then have another bite at the proverbial cherry only moments later, nestling the ball into the back of the net to put us surprisingly, yet also deservedly, 1-0 to the good. But we all know a 1-goal lead is never enough in football, you know, except for the times that it is, because despite missing a second half penalty to double our lead, we didn't need it, eventually running out as winners to secure a massive 3 points. This meant our next fixture against relegation rivals Bingforden could make or break our season, where we reverted to a balanced 4-2-3-1 to work around player condition, knowing that a win here would all but be enough to secure Division 7 status for the Academy prospects next season, thanks to a much superior goal difference. It was going to be intense. It was going to be dramatic, except for the fact that it was the most boring first half of football I think I've ever had the displeasure of witnessing. But hey, boring can sometimes be good, as a draw would still be favourable for us going into the last game of the season. But do you know what's more favourable than a draw? A motherfucking win, baby! And we were well on our way to achieving such a thing when in the 74th minute, Academy prospect Sangaré rifled the ball home to make the score 1-0 to the Bromley Wanderers. Minutes after the restart, Ortega then had a free kick in a dangerous position, but unfortunately the opposing keeper was equal to the effort. We knew the job wasn't done, however, and wanted to keep pushing Bingforden while we were on the front foot, and when a second chance fell at Ortega's feet, he did not pass up on the opportunity to put us 2-0 up and all but secure our Division 7 safety. As the full-time whistle rang out, the away fans went crazy, safe with a game to go. Not that I was too worried anyway, as our last game of the season is against 12th place, who have lost 21 out of 21 games. That's every single game they've played. I did the maths, it is. You can fact check that. Kind of dog shit of them. So we used the final day of the season to get some last minute training in for our academy prospects, and with season 9 coming this week, now including a star player in every academy, things were shaping up for a decent campaign next season. And I'll catch you then, because I love you.